Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry it's been so long since I've made a weblog. I know you're starving for them. I keep getting the either IMs or the messages on YouTube or live journal saying, "Hey, where are the weblogs?" So I'm back. I'm gonna have to apologize for the lighting in here today. I'm moving. It's actually tonight, and I'm not used to not using natural light, so I feel like I'm being lit from all kinds of weird directions. So excuse me on that. As far as acting's been going, I'm shooting a film next month, but I've had a lot of auditions just not land me the part. So I've been spending a little bit of time at my other job, which is waiting tables in a theme restaurant. And I know some of you are probably going, "Wow, what a great fun job. It must be like the happiest place on earth." Yeah, I'm sure people at Disney World hate their job too. But anyway, I'd like to talk about how you should treat your waiter when you go out to eat. Because I'm spending so much time at this new job that I feel like I need to educate people, well, in the United States anyway. In Europe, your waiters get paid, so you don't have to leave tips. But we here in the States make $2.23 an hour. That is like a quarter of minimum wage. So we rely on these tips to get paid. And if people stiff us, which means don't pay, or they leave like 5 to 10%, then we're not making enough money to cover the taxes that we're getting taxed for, because we're still getting taxed on minimum wage, even though we're not getting paid minimum wage, because the government assumes we're going to be making 20% tips, which in a perfect world everybody would do. And I work in a theme restaurant where we entertain the tables as well as serve them. One might rationale that because this person is going above and beyond and giving you good service and making you laugh and making your family laugh or your friends laugh and embarrassing them and making sure that their birthday is really special, or whatever occasion, bachelorette party, we get a lot of those, and all kinds of things like that. I mean, if you're going to come out to a specialty restaurant, why would you not tip your server at least 20%? Especially if they did a good job. We get what's known as the verbal tip sometime, which is, "You did a great job. We had a great time. Thank you for making my daughter's birthday something special." Take thousands of pictures with me and my coworkers. I have to go get my coworkers who dressed up like Captain Jack Sparrow and Cinderella and everything, and bring them to the table so that little Tina or Johnny can have their picture taken with them. While I'm on the subject of kids, that's another topic I'd like to cover. If you have little kids, especially babies tend to make a artistic splatter effect of artwork around their high chair area or seating area. They're not very qualified eaters, I would say. They tend to bite things and eat them and then throw the crumbs and chicken pieces and Cheerios, if you bring those, all over the floor. Now, you might compensate your waiter for that if there's like a whole corn cob on the floor, or Cheetos, or something that you brought in yourself for those little kids to eat. Some people really get it, and they tip 20, sometimes 30%. I've even had 100% tip before because of my job and everything. And those are great, but they're few and far in between, and they don't make up for all the crappy tips. As far as other etiquette in the restaurant, there are just little things that you do or don't do in the restaurants. If your waiter's in the middle of talking to you or trying to help you do something, get you refills or something like that, do not rattle your drink at him. Do not. Or her. Do not rattle your drink. It's degrading, it's rude, and it makes us mentally cuss you out in our heads. Do not do it. Because we just go back in the kitchen and tell our coworkers what an asshole you are. So please don't rattle your drinks at people. Another thing, when I'm serving you your food, please wait until I've given everybody their food before saying, "Oh, can you bring us ketchup? I need ketchup. Hey, wait, hey, look at me. I need ketchup. I need ketchup. Could you send me some ketchup?" Shut up. We will bring you the ketchup. Let me get everybody else's food at the table before you start asking me for shit. I know you need tartar sauce. I know you need refills. I can see it. I'm a waiter. I've done this for a while. I know what I'm doing. Please trust me. I'll say it at the end when I'm finished. I was just like, do you guys need any ketchup or anything? Oh, let me get you some more iced tea. If I don't, then say, oh, by the way, could you get us some more iced tea or some ketchup or anything like that? Well, sure, I can do that. Since we're on the subject of could you get me some more iced tea. Some of you, I don't know, if you're raised in a desert or something and you have a hump that you're trying to refill or something like that, please understand that we have more than just you that we're waiting on. We cannot go away from a table, come back and see that you need a refill. Go away for another minute, come back and see that you need that refill again. And then go back to the table 5 or 6 times and you start rattling your glass at me. What's wrong with you? Why do you need to drink so much? What do you not drink at home? Do you wait all week to go out to the restaurant and you don't drink anything all week, and then when you get to the restaurant going, oh my God, I need to drink 2 gallons of Dr. Pepper stacked. I've gone so far as to bring a pitcher and a straw out to people, and they find this like a personal challenge. Like, let me drink this entire thing just to show you I can drink it, so you can go fill it up for me again. You rude ass bastard. Come on. Really, do you need to drink that much? That's basically all I have for you right now. Oh, teenagers. If there's any teenagers watching this, you are my absolute worst at tipping. I'm getting back on the tipping thing because this is how we make our money, people. When the bill says $50, that does not mean pay $50 or $51 or $50 and whatever pocket change you have in your pockets. Okay? We're not going to the arcade when we're through. We're not. And yeah, I take the tollway home, but I don't need the loose change. I have a toll tag, thanks. If you have a $50 tab, you need to give us $60. That's how we make our money. And also, some of you are, and you know who you are, there's some stereotypes about certain groups, we'll say, and you probably know who you are. You leave $5 no matter what. If your bill is $30, if your bill is $300, you leave $5. That's a no-no. And we know a lot of times when you come in, we can tell that you're going to be one of those tables. And 8 out of 10 times we're right. Don't make us right, please. Please, ruin that stereotype. Ruin your stereotype. And you know who you are. Ruin your stereotype. I implore you to just bust through that stereotype and be a decent tipper. If you're not going to tip 20%, if you're not going to tip 15%, at least tip over $5 for crying out loud. Tip 8. Tip 10. Get past your stereotype. Because there's this code among most servers that I know that they say, oh, they're the $5 tipper crowd. And you can usually tell who you're going to be in advance. But I still treat my tables all the same. I really do. I entertain them the same and everything. But if you walk into a table or walk into a restaurant and you say, is water free? Or how much is this, how much is that, and you're nitpicking over the price of soft drinks and stuff like that, chances are you're probably going to get some pretty bad service. Because we know that if you're not wanting to spend $1.75 for your soft drink, you're probably not going to leave us very much. Probably not. And we know it. Anyway, that's all the complaining I have for you today. Please break through your stereotypes. But anyway, leave me comments, tell me what you think, and I will be talking to you soon. Take care.